You're watching Giants Now by Chat Sports, and I am your host, Marshall Green. Appreciate everybody for rolling in. Video number 2 of the day. That's why you subscribe to the channel. We got some breaking news as Andrew Thomas did not participate at Thursday's practice, which kind of paints the picture for me that he is going to miss the season opener this Sunday against the Washington Commanders. Reports have come out since that this was all a part of the plan for Brian Daboll. Jordan Renan of ESPN saying Coach Brian Daboll says the Giants are backing off left tackle Andrew Thomas on Thursday. He won't practice. Thomas looked good at practice yesterday, and they'll see where he is at on Friday. This is their plan. Thomas is coming off Liz Frank's surgery last year and spent most of the summer on the physically unable to perform list. I'll just say this, even if it is Brian Daboll's plan to back off of him, you're doing it for a reason, and the reason is you don't want to overwork his body. And I think if you're unwilling to have a player practice in a back-to-back setting, even when they were limited on Wednesday, I don't think he is going to play on Sunday. I hope he does. I think we need him to. I think he's the most important player on this Giants roster, but I would be shocked if he does end up playing at this point. I'm still knocking on wood. I'm still crossing my fingers. I don't know. I think we'll officially get our answer tomorrow. If he is limited again tomorrow or doesn't practice tomorrow, I think that further backs up the idea that he is not going to play on Friday. Now, if he's a full participant, then I think he is going to play. So a lot of ways that this could still go. I think it's unlikely he plays, and at this point, what I'm worried about is how much longer does he need? Because if you can't practice on back-to-back days, which he was limited on Wednesday, how many more days, how many more weeks do you need? He ran for the first time on Friday. And if you're not ready by week 1, are you magically going to be ready for week 2 in a week? Are you going to be ready for week 2, 3 in 2 weeks? I don't know. I'm pessimistic. I know it. But I'm starting to get a little bit worried about Andrew Thomas and the long-term health of that foot. Hopefully he's ready to go. Tomorrow is my off day. It's my only off day of the week. I do want to do a video on Andrew Thomas and if he practices or not. So if you guys want that video to happen, I'll squeeze it into my schedule. Got a lot of stuff and a lot of errands to do. But we got to get to 3,000 likes on today's video. So if you want a Marsh from Home video about AT tomorrow, hit that thumbs up icon for me. Excuse me. If it's not Andrew Thomas, it's most likely going to be James Hudson III at that left tackle spot. This is a player that the New York Giants went out and they paid an NFL free agency. I want to get the exact numbers. He signed a 2-year, $12 million deal with the Giants, which is actually crazy because when you look at Jermaine Illuminor's contract, he signed a 2-year, $14 million deal. So when you commit 2 years and $12 million to a player, that means you have confidence in him. And they went out and they signed him for a reason because they knew they have a left tackle that has a history of being injured. And they want to have confidence in someone to play in that spot. They got a lot more confidence than me. I am not the biggest James Hudson fan. Last year, he was one of the worst tackles in the National Football League. 113th in overall grade via Pro Football Focus, 125th in pass blocking grade, and 88th in run blocking. When you look at his stats as a whole when he played last year, he didn't give up a sack. And if he gets out of Sunday's game, if he does play, and he doesn't give up a sack, that would be awesome. But he does get beat a lot. He had to start week 1 last year for the Browns against the Dallas Cowboys, played in 76 snaps, allowed 6 pressures, 4 quarterback hits, and 2 QB hurries. He then played again at left tackle against the Jacksonville Jaguars, didn't give up a sack, but 4 pressures, 3 hurries, and another QB hit. Playing 15 snaps against the Giants at right tackle, gave up a pressure, gave up a hurry, and then he started again in week 4, played 59 snaps, gave up 4 more pressures, 2 hurries, and 2 QB hits. So not the worst numbers in the world, but definitely not the best numbers either. And this is a player the Giants are going to have to game plan around. They're going to have to give him some help. They're not going to be able to have the luxury of just leaving him on an island like they do with Andrew Thomas. You're going to need to bring a tight end to that side. to help him block and chip. You're going to need to keep a running back in to protect on obvious passing downs. Because if you think James Hudson is just going to be able to hold up his own on an island and protect the blind side of Russell Wilson, I think that you're just going to be sorely mistaken. And we know the Washington Commanders are a team that is creative and aggressive and wants to get after the passer. That is Dan Quinn's MO, dating all the way back to Seattle, then to Atlanta, and now with the Commanders. They're a team that wants to get after the quarterback. They have diverse and very, I would say, disguised QB blitzes. And they've got some talent on that front line. Dorrance Armstrong is a solid player. Javon Kinlaw, former first-round pick. Deron Payne, is a good player. Wise Jr. is a good player. Frankie Louvu can get after the quarterback as well. He'll be coming off the edge as well as playing inside the box and at that off-ball linebacker spot. There's some talented pass rushers as a group on this Washington Commanders team, and the Giants, they're going to have to do a good job of getting some help and not letting him just kind of mess up this game plan all by himself. What's your confidence level in James Hudson if he does have to play in the spot of Andrew Thomas? I want to hear from you in the comments section. Scale it for me, 1 to 10. Game on. Week 1 starts now, and every touchdown brings you closer to a payout with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. This isn't just football. It's first touchdown fireworks, anytime TD rushes, and live bets that ride every momentum shift. At DraftKings, every play is your next shot to win. New customers, this one's for you. Bet just $5 and get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Plus, grab over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Your season starts now. Download the DraftKings Sports app and use code NIXCHAT. That's code NIXCHAT to get $300 in bonus bets instantly when you place your first bet of $5 or more, plus over $200 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. See sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. NFL Sunday Ticket offer for new subscribers only and auto renews until canceled. Digital games and commercial use excluded. Restrictions apply. Additional NFL Sunday Ticket terms at youtube.com/go/NFL Sunday Ticket/terms. Limited time offer. Shout out to DraftKings, and because I do host our Knicks channel as well, I wanted to give all the Giants real ones a shot at that awesome promo code. I've got my 4-pick parlay for week 1. I got Giants money line. Got Malik Neighbors, anytime touchdown score. I got the Dolphins money line over the Indianapolis Colts. And because I know ball, I'm taking the under on Daniel Jones passing yards at 199.5. Bet $10 here. You can win $225. It is plus 2150. Roll with my picks. Fade my picks. Just play DraftKings. All righty, some other news came across the wire from the New York Giants today. Mike Kafka officially has been named the play caller for Big Blue for this season, according to Brian Daboll. This is something that we told you guys months ago was going to happen. He called plays at rookie minicamp. He called plays at OTAs. He called plays at minicamp. He called plays at training camp, and he called plays in the preseason. And now he is going to call plays for Big Blue in the 2025 season. Jordan Hahn saying Mike Kafka is officially back as the Giants play caller this season. Coach Brian Daboll said this week he's done a great job. Has a lot of confidence in him. So much confidence in him, he stripped him of play calling in 2023 and in 2024. It's almost like John Mara said that Brian Daboll should give up play calling at his postseason presser, and now he has. I wonder why that happened. Dan Duggan saying this. Daboll confirmed the worst-kept secret of the offseason. OC Mike Kafka will return to calling plays after being stripped of those duties last season. Kafka will call plays from the sideline, as he did during the season. Another change is Kafka has been in the booth the past 3 years. So that's an interesting development, in my opinion. Going from in the box to on the sideline, that's a little bit different, and we'll see how that works out. Maybe Kafka does more communication face-to-face with the Giants offense as well as their quarterback. So interesting to see how that plays out. This is a big season for Kafka. This is a guy over the last couple of years that has gotten some head coaching interviews. And ideally for the Giants, this is the last year that Mike Kafka is a Giant because hopefully he's a hell of an OC this year. And that leads him to get a head coaching job. He's also a minority coach in the National Football League, which means if he's hired as a head coach, the New York Giants are going to get draft picks down the line. But, the more important thing is he's a good OC. And if he is a good OC, he'll most likely be a head coach somewhere else. And that is what we want. We want a good OC. I don't want to lose offensive coordinators all the time, but no one's going to hire him if he's a bad OC. And if he's bad this year, he'll probably be fired by the Giants anyway. So whether it's good or bad, this is probably his last stint with the New York Giants. Hopefully he goes out on a high note, goes and gets that head coach job, and as a parting gift, he gets the New York Giants a couple of draft picks for getting that elevation to being a minority head coach in the National Football League. Make sure you are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram @MarshallGreen_.